to appreciate.
Can you refer to the rules that deal specifically with second reading?
105.
Second reading relate to the rules in relation to second reading.
Second reading. I don't want to say 7, right? Second reading of bills. 1671. When a motion is moved that a bill now read or read a second time, a full debate shall ensue on the basis of the explanatory.
Which are you reading?
You are saying I should read because I read 105.
Mention just the provision that deals with second reading.
You mean
which order? Which order?
167, 167, 167, 1, 2, 3.
So read.
When a motion is moved that a bill be now read a second time, a full debate shall ensue on the basis of the explanatory memorandum and the report from the relevant committee. 2, the debate on the motion for the second reading shall also relate to the fiscal impact analysis of the bill and the effect on the economy generally. 3, where the motion is carried, the clerk shall read aloud the long title of the bill, and the bill shall be considered as read a second time.
At it clearly, there is no room for secondment, but it talks about a report of the committee. Yes, so that should be the relevant order that guides the second reading stage.
Yeah.
That is why I ask you to look at, you see, we have a rules dealing generally with motions, and we have a specific rule dealing with second reading. And where there are specific rules, the specific rules take primacy over the general rules. So when you go to 167, dealing specifically with second readings, that is the rule that should guide the House.
I agree, but my contention is motion 15 under consideration. The motion was moved and seconded, and I'm saying that defeats order 105 unless when it is the procedural motion, it can be.
Motion 15 is a procedural motion.
That's what I'm asking.
Yes, that is not the motion for second reading. So when you move a motion for a procedural motion, that procedural motion must be seconded.
That is the clarity I wanted from you.
Yes.
Because if you read order 105, it doesn't come out clear. That was my confusion.
So the confusion is whether or not a procedural motion should be seconded.
My point is that, Mr. Speaker, if you take your time, 105 says that a motion, it is general, a motion, unless moved at the second reading or consideration stage of a bill, shall be seconded. And if not seconded, shall not be debated or entered in the vote. My point is that because it is general, we have procedural motion and the motion. But I've seen that all the procedural motions were moved and seconded. But if you look at this order, it says that it shouldn't be. And I'm saying that, is it the case that procedural motions can be seconded?
Honorable Professor, from order 105, and let's read it together. A motion, unless moved at the second reading or consideration stage of a bill, shall be seconded, and if not seconded, shall not be debated or entered in the vote and proceedings. What this means is that a motion for second reading and a motion at a consideration stage are not seconded. And this is in line with the relevant order for second reading. That is 167. 9. So apart from a motion for second reading and a motion at the consideration stage, all other motions, including a procedural motion, must be seconded. So there is no ambiguity and confusion about the standing order. If you look at standing order 105 together with standing order 167. So the motion 15 is a procedural motion, and within the meaning of the rules, not being a motion at a second reading, not being a motion at a consideration stage, must be seconded.
This is clear now. Thank you. Yeah.
Page 16. Page 17. Page 18. Yes, Honorable John Dako.
Right Honorable Speaker, yesterday during the consideration of the Fisheries and Aquaculture Bill, quorum was raised as an issue and you ordered the clerk to ring the bell and then do the counting, but I see that it's not recorded.
That will be captured by the official report, not votes and proceedings. Page 19. Page 20. 21. 22. 23. Yes.
Mr. Speaker, page 22, item number 3, the name of the acting chief fire officer was spelled with an omission of the R. The name is Mrs. Daniela Mawusi Into Sapong. The Sapong has an R between the A and the P.
Very well. Table of his take notes. 23. Yes.
Now, Speaker, with the greatest respect to my senior, I think I've known her personally, and the name is as it is. It's without R. That can be fact-checked, Speaker.
Very well.
Yes.
So, Honorable Peter Lanchini, the indication is that she writes her Sapon without R.
Mr. Speaker, no objection.
Very well. Page 24, 25. And yes, Honorable John Dako.
Well, Mr. Speaker, this one I will need your guidance. On page 25, Committee on Subsidiary Legislation, I was there, but my name is not here. I don't know whether that has to be corrected here or from the subsidiary legislation of it.
Well, if it is a mistake coming from subsidiary legislation, all you need to do is to draw the committee's attention to it, and that will subsequently be reflected upon the attention of the table office being drawn to it. Okay. Because where we are, there will be difficulty indicating whether what the committee captures here is wrong or is right, particularly what the committee sent to the table office.
Mr. Speaker, I can vouch for my colleague from Swami.
I am not also doubting
he was
his presence
at the meeting yesterday.
Yes, I'm not doubting.
We'll take the necessary steps for the votes to reflect the attendance. Thank you very much.
Yes. So I'm not doubting his presence. Sometimes the omission may be coming from the clerk of the committee. So steps will be taken to do the necessary correction by the clerk of committee checking the attendance. Page 26. Honourable members, in the absence of any further corrections, the vote and proceedings of Tuesday, 15th July 2025 is hereby adopted as the true record of proceedings. Honourable members, The next item is item number 6. Questions. Honourable members, questions have been selected for the minister responsible for roads and highways. Yes.
Speaker, with respect, before our colleague and the minister takes the appropriate chair, we were at Conclave and we had agreed on the things, the businesses to prosecute. But I want to bring to the notice of the deputy leader that we had engaged and said that today we should have a committee of the whole. I want to find out if he's made some progress on the schedule committee of the whole with the Minister of Finance.
Yes.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I think if I recollect correctly, I think we did say that because of the, obviously the media review, we should wait for the minister to present that media review before we go on to do that. That was my understanding. So I don't know where.
Ordinarily, we shouldn't be doing this, but the media, we are told, is coming on 24th Thursday. And we had said that we want outstanding issues to be dealt with before. So maybe, let me remind you, we can forgive him today, reach out to him so that we can have him tomorrow. Tomorrow is Thursday. We can have the committee of the whole before he comes next week. Please, leader, it's very important. Your back is not, the mood is not too good.
Okay. I believe that there were two issues. One was to get the minister here for the committee the whole, and then the second was actually to get him here to answer questions. And it is on that basis, or the two issues, that we did say that we'll wait for him to do that. But if you still wish that he comes to, as committee of the whole, I'll talk to the minister, but I can't guarantee he, as I stand here, that I can get that done for tomorrow. But I will definitely get in touch with him and see if that is possible. The minister was here yesterday. He actually came to the chambers yesterday. So he is in town. So I will try and reach out to him and see if we can do that. But, we have a business meeting tomorrow. So business committee meeting tomorrow. It's Thursday. So I would suggest that we look at it when we go to the business committee meeting tomorrow to see if we can get him, in the ensuing days. Thank you.
Speaker, I am amenable to that. But just to tell you that don't forget. Please don't forget.
Honourable member, you are also a member of the business committee. So, in unlikely, far-fetched, and very remote event that he has forgotten, you can remind him.
Speaker, I take a cue.
Yes. Yes, Minister. Before the questions, let me acknowledge the presence of students from University of Cape Coast, Vaco Hall Parliamentary Council. They are here visiting us. They are led by Right Honorable Zekia Ibrahim, Speaker of the Parliamentary Council at the University of Cape Coast, Vaco Hall. They are from Cape Coast North constituency. They are 30 in number. Then we have polling station executives led by Albert Ofosu, polling station secretary, and they are from Etiwa West. They number 350. Then we have the Starters Kid Academy, led by Charles Addo, head of department, and they are from Efutu constituency, and the numbered 32. Honourable members, on your behalf, I welcome them and wish them a fruitful visit to Parliament. Thank you for coming. Honourable members, the first question on the list is standing in the name of Honourable Mavis Kukua Bisu, Member of Parliament for Ahanta West. Question number 243. Honourable Member, you have the floor.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. The question is to Honourable Minister for Roads and Highways. Is to ask Honourable Minister the current status of the following projects in Ahanta West constituency, which is the Sankor to Cape 3 Point Road, Abuade Ayem Road, Abuade Tontu Butre Road, Enyano Ejamra Road, Eusiejo to Hotopo Road that was abandoned in 2020. Thank you.
Honourable members, we should take note when you are called upon to ask a question. You must read the question as it is captured on the order paper. Yes, Honourable Minister, your answer.
Mr. Speaker, thank you for the opportunity. Mr. Speaker, Sankor Cape 3 Point background. The Sankor Cape 3 Point Road, 25 kilometers, is strategically located within the Ahanta West municipality of the Western region. The road connects the Agona Nkwanta Disc Golf Road, regional route R84 at Sankor to the southernmost part of the country, thus Cape 3 Point. Current program. The road has been awarded under 5 different contracts as follows. Regraveling of Sankor Cape 3 Point Road, 5 kilometers, that's lot 1. Regraveling of Sankor Cape 3 Point Road, another 5 kilometers, lot 2. Regraveling of Sankor Cape Coast Road, another 5 kilometers, that's lot 3. And regraveling of Sankor Cape Coast Road, another 5 kilometers. All, Mr. Speaker, adding to 5 lots. Works commenced on the 24th of September 2020 for completion by 23rd June 2021. The physical progress of work is achieved so far is 1.5%. The contractor is not on site. Efforts are being made to get the contractor back on site to complete the work. That's B. Regraveling of Sankor Cape Coast Road, Lot 2. Works commenced on the 6th of October 2020 for completion by 5th of July 2021. The physical progress is 19.73%. Contractor is not on site. Efforts are being made to get the contractor back on site. C. Regraveling of Sankor Cape 3 Point, Lot 3. Works commenced on the 8th of September 2020 for completion by 7th of June 2021. The physical progress is 13.77%. Contractor not on site. Lot 3. Works commenced on 16th of September 2019 for completion by 31st of December 2022. Physical progress is 92%. Contractor is not on site. Efforts are being made to get the contractor back on site. And then E, Lot 4. Works commenced on the 16th of September 2019 for completion by 1st of October 2020. Physical completion is 76.45%. Contractor is not on site. II, Abuadi to Ayem Road. Background. Abuadi to Ayem feeder road is 13 kilometers long. The road is located in the Ahanta West district of the Western region. It is an engineered road in poor surface condition. Current program. This road was awarded under the contract titled Upgrading of Abuadi, Ayem, and other feeder roads, 42.1 kilometers. The contract was awarded on the 30th of December 2020 for completion by 29th June 2022. The overall progress is 17%. The contractor is currently not on site. Work stalled. Efforts are being made to get the contractor to come back to site. Abuadi Butre Road. Abuadi Butre Road is within the same constituency in Western Region. Current program. The road has been awarded under a contract titled Upgrading of Tonto Aketechi Bwedi Feeder Road, 14.2 kilometers. Contract was awarded on the 11th of December 2020 for completion by the 2nd of February 2023. Overall progress is 37%. Mr. Speaker, the contractor is also not on site at this site as well. Enyano to Ejambra Road, Mr. Speaker. This road is also within the Hunter West district in the Western Region. It is an engineered road in poor surface condition. Current program. It was awarded under a contract titled Upgrading of Nyami Bechre Ejambra Feeder Road, that's 16.3 kilometers. The contract commenced on the 30th of December 2020 for completion by 23rd of August 2023. The overall progress is 15%. The contractor is currently not on site. Awusiejo to Hotopo Road. This road is also within the Hunter West district of Western Region. Current program, it's awarded under a contract titled Upgrading of Abuedi Eyem and other feeder road, 42.1 kilometers. The contract was awarded on 30th of December 2020 for completion by 29th of June 2022. The overall progress is 17%. The contractor is currently not on site and works have stalled. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Any supplementary question?
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Honorable Minister, please, I heard you saying that effort is being made. So then, in order for me to send back good results to my people of Hunter West, is it possible that you can give some timelines? I know these projects have been abandoned for years, but is there anything that I can take back home, at least to assure them that it's going to be done? Thank you.
Yes, Honorable Minister.
Mr. Speaker, thank you for the opportunity. Yes, because it's a contract, there are procedures to be followed in terms of what you do when contractors are not on site. So the first thing will be to encourage the contractor to come on site. If they refuse, you write them warning letters. And if that fails, you terminate lawfully, and then you package the project for award to another contract when funds become available.
Any further question?
No question. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you very much. This has been a constituency-specific question. We move to question number 244, standing in the name of Honorable Emmanuel Kwakubon, Peru East.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I rise to ask the Minister for Roads and Highways the immediate and long-term interventions being taken to rehabilitate and maintain the Edrayeji highway to ensure the safety of motorists and commuters. Thank you.
Yes, Honorable Minister.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. The Ejura Atebubu Yeji Road forms part of the interregional route IR04. The road is 103.4 kilometers long. That is from Amantin to Yeji, and traverses Atebubu Amantin municipality, Pru West, and then Pru East district. The road is bituminous surface, dressed, and in fair condition. Current program: the road has been considered under the 2025-2026 routine maintenance program. Engineering studies have been carried out on the road for consideration in the 2026 budget upon availability of funds, Mr. Speaker.
Any supplementary?
Thank you very much, Honorable Minister. Around 2020, there was a truncation between Atebubu Prime stretch, and that has actually diverted the road, causing a diversion about 20 meters from the main road. I don't know if the minister is aware, as rains have set in, the likelihood that this part of the road might also suffer another damage. And my truncate movement from Atebubu to Yiji, which then means that we have to use the Kintampo stretch to hit the Abasi and Prime. If it is part of the immediate plans, we will plead that we look at it from that side so that it will be fixed.
So what is your question?
So my question is the minister aware? And has there been any plans to make sure that particular bridge between Atebubu and Prime, that is the stretch, is maintained to ensure there wouldn't be any truncation should there be any rains?
Yes, Honorable Minister.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. As I previously said, we have scheduled this road for routine maintenance this year. However, depending on the scope of damage my colleague is talking about, further works will be carried out when funds become available. So, Mr. Speaker, the agencies will take a second look at what he's just raised, being the Member of Parliament for the area.
Thank you very much. This is also a constituency-specific question. We move to question number 245, standing in the name of Honorable Professor titled Kofi Bayu, Member of Parliament for Lambusi. Yes?
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. The 245 question, the Honorable is not actually here, but he's giving permission to Honorable Member of Parliament for Sisala East to ask the question on his behalf. And I wanted to seek your...
I give permission.
Sorry?
He takes authority, and if he doesn't have his authority by permission, then I will not allow him to ask the question. Yes.
The leader should rather revert his mind to Order 88.3. And the provisions of Order 88.3 is clear. It's incumbent upon the one who's been given the authority. So he should do the needful and catch the eye of the Speaker.
Speaker, respectfully, I want to come under Order 88.3 to stand in for my colleague, Professor. Yeah, I have the authority.
Order.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
What?
Yes.
Order.
Yeah, Speaker.
Honourable members, order.
Yeah, Speaker, I seek your leave under Order 883 to stand in for my colleague to ask the question on behalf of him. He's out of this country for another.
There is a content of Order 88.3. So I can only permit you if you have the authority of the questioner. So that is what you should place on record.
Mr. Speaker, I'm building my point based on my leader. My leader has already given the indication.
Do you have the authority?
I have his authority, sir, Mr. Speaker.
You may proceed to ask the question.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
You may proceed to ask the question.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I rise on behalf of the Member of Parliament for Lambusie to ask the Minister for Roads and Highways when the following stalled road works in Lambusie will be completed. 1. Brutu to Lambusie Road, and 2. Lambusie below to Baumang Road.
Yes, Honourable Minister.
Mr. Speaker, thank you. The Brutu-Lambousier to Bogwon regional route 132 is a 21.13 kilometer regional road in the Lambousier district of the Upper West region. Brutu to Lambousier and then Lambousier to Bilau, Bauman Road. Current program. The road has been awarded under 3 different contracts with the following contract titles. Upgrading of Tumu-Hame Lora Road, kilometer 45 to 70. Addendum dualization of Nanton Town Roads and upgrading of Nanton Lambousier Brutu. Regraveling of Lambousier Bogwon Road and regraveling of Lambousier Bogwon Road. That's kilometer 8.5 to 16.4. And then A, upgrading of Tumu-Hame Lora Road and the dualization of Nanton Town Roads and others. The contract was awarded on the 23rd of December 2021 and commenced on the 27th of June 2022 for completion by 27th of June 2024. The fiscal progress achieved is 25%. Efforts are being made to get a contractor back on site. B, regraveling of Lambousier Bogwon Road. The contract was awarded 24th of January 2020 for completion by 22nd June 2023. The fiscal progress of this is 83%. The contractor has suspended work due to delay in payment for works done. Efforts are being made to get a contractor back on site to complete the works. C, regraveling of Lambousier Bogwon Road. The contract was awarded on the 20th of August 2019 and works commenced on the 13th of September 2019 for completion by 31st June 2024. Fiscal completion is 100%. Works are substantially complete. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Any supplementary question?
Mr. Speaker, no. Thank you, Mr. Minister, for the answer.
Members, this is also a constituency-specific question. We move to question number 256, standing in the name of Honorable Mohammed Adams Suparu, Member of Parliament for Sisala West. You have the floor.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I rise to ask the Minister for Roads and Highways the status of the Gulu Fielmore Hamley Roads Construction Project. Thank you.
Yes, Honorable Minister.
Mr. Speaker, the Tumu-Hame Road, Regional Route 131, is a regional road that connects Tumu in the Sisala East Municipality to Hamile in the Lambousier district. The total length of this trunk road is 94 kilometers and passes through major towns such as Hamile, Felimo, Wuro, Gulu, Sobele, and Tumu. Current program. The first 40 kilometers of the road from Hamile has been awarded under a contract titled Construction of Hamile-Tumu Road, kilometer 0 to 40. The project commenced on the 14th of October 2016 for completion by 30th of September 30th of September, the date is fiscal progress of work 60.1%. The contractor has suspended work due to delay in payment for works done. Efforts are being made to get a contractor back on site to complete the work.
Any supplementary question?
No, Mr. Speaker.
Members, this is also a constituency-specific question. We'll move to question number 257, also standing in the name of Honorable Mohammed Adams Sukwaru. Honorable Member, you have the floor.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I rise to ask the Minister for Roads and Highways the state of the road construction project from Silbale through Jawa to Gulu. Thank you.
Yes, Honorable Minister.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. The Tumu-Hame Road, Route 131, is a regional road in the Sisala East Municipality and Sisala is municipality to Hamile in the Lambusie district. The total length of this road is 94 kilometers. The Sibile Joya Gulu Road is a continuation of the Hamile Tumu trunk road, which is already under construction from Hamile. Current program, there is no program on this road. Future program, engineering studies have been carried out on the road for consideration in the 2026 budget.
Any supplementary question?
Yes, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I just want to find out from our hard-working minister. I think somewhere 2021, there was a contractor from Tumu doing clearing towards Jawa. And since 2022, the contractor has left site. That is from the Tumu towards Jawa. And so when the minister said that there's no any project from Tumu except the one from Hamlet towards Gulu, the 40 kilometers, I'm a bit worried. I don't know where that contractor was from. Actually, there was a contractor on that.
Honorable member, what is your question?
So my question is, I want to find out from the minister whether that particular project has been terminated. If not,
Minister,
I'm unable to.
Whether or not the project is terminated.
Mr. Speaker, the current program under the section he's talking about says that there's no program. I don't know the circumstances under which the grading was done. It could have been routine maintenance work, but Mr. Speaker, the records show that we don't have an ongoing contract within that section of the road at the moment.
Yes, honourable members. It's also a consensus-specific question. We move to question number 258. Standing in the name of Honourable Emmanuel Tobin.
Thank you so much, Mr. Speaker. I rise. Mr. Speaker, I want to ask the Minister of Road and Highways when the following roads in Anyasotum constituency will be completed. 1. Agape Road. 2. Quashibu Road. 3. Fanmilk Road. And 4. Abasi Road. Thank you very much.
Yes, Honourable Minister.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. The Agape Road is an arterial road of 5.2 kilometers long, which connects the Awoshi-Pokwasi Road at Ablekuma Pentecost Junction and Bawe Zero Road at Bawe Gonsi. This is an inter-municipal urban road stretching from Gan Central Municipality at Ablekuma through Bawe Zero in the Weja Bawe Municipality. The road is in poor condition. Mr. Speaker, the road has been awarded under 2 different contracts as follows. Drainage works along Agape Road, Phase 2, 3.65 kilometers, Lot 6, and regraveling works along the Agape Road, 3.5 kilometers, Lot 2. A. Drainage works along the Agape Road. The contract was awarded on the 13th of September 2024, and works commenced on the 27th of September 2024 for completion by 1st of April 2025. The physical progress of work is 85%. The contractor has suspended work due to delay in payment for works done. B. Graveling works along Agape Road. The contract was awarded on the 17th of October 2024 and commenced on the 1st of December 2024 for completion by 1st of April 2025. Warning letters has been issued to the contractor to return to site.
Any supplementary question?
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I think the minister only answered the Agape Road. There are other 3 roads that we didn't hear anything about.
Very well, Honourable Minister.
Mr. Speaker, my colleague is right. The Quashibu Road. The Quashibu Road is a 3.5 kilometer road connecting Quashiman, Ofanko Road and Santa Maria Blue Kiosk and George Walker Bush Highway at Hong Kong. The road traverses 2 municipalities, Gar Central and Ablekuma municipalities. Current program, Mr. Speaker. This project has been awarded under contract title Drainage Works on Quashibu Road, 600 meters, U-Drains 2.55 kilometers, Lot 7. Drainage Works on Quashibu Road, 900 meters, and then U-Drain 2.5 kilometers, Lot 8. Drainage Works on Quashibu Road, 1.2 kilometers, and then U-Drain 1 kilometer, Lot 2, and graveling works at Quashibu, 2.5 kilometers. Lot A, the contract was awarded on the 25th of September 2024, and works commenced on the 9th of October 2024 for completion by 10th of March 2025. Physical progress is 35%. B, the contract was awarded on the 21st of October 2024, and works commenced on the 4th of November 2024 for completion by the 3rd of May 2025. The physical works done so far is 52%. C, the contract was awarded on the 21st of October 2024, and works commenced on the 4th of November 2024 for completion by 3rd of May 2025. Physical progress achieved is 30%. D, the contract was awarded on the 13th of September 2024, and works commenced on the 27th of September 2024 for completion by 28th of March 2025. Physical progress achieved is 95%. Fanmilk Road. The Fanmilk Road is 2.7 kilometers that connects the Aoshi-Pokwasi Road to Fanmilk Junction and Amamole. The road traverses 2 municipalities, Gan Central and Gan North municipalities, respectively. Current program. Fanmilk Road is part of the existing contract titled Rehabilitation of Fanmilk, Amamole Road, and Links. The contract was awarded on the 2nd of August 2018 and commenced on the 16th of August 2018 for completion by 30th of June 2023. The physical progress is 87%. The contractor is currently not on site. Efforts are being made to get the contractor back on site to complete the works. Abasi Road. This road is a 2-kilometer road connecting Awoshi-Pokwasi Road to Ablekuma Manhiem Road and Ablekuma Cave in the Gan Central municipality. Current program, Mr. Speaker. The road has been awarded under 3 different contract titles. A, drainage works on Abasi Road, 600 meters, and U-Drains 2 kilometers. The contract was awarded on the 3rd of October 2024, and works commenced on the 17th of October 2024 for completion on the 15th of April 2025. Physical progress is 64%. B, drainage works on Abasi Road. The contract was awarded on the 17th of October 2024 for completion by 1st December 2024. For works commenced on the 1st of December 2024 for completion by 1st of April 2025. Physical progress is 60%. Efforts are being made to get a contractor back on site to complete the works. And then C, Mr. Speaker, drainage works on Abasi Road, 1.2 kilometers, and U-Drains. The contract was awarded on the 1st of October 2024, and works commenced on the 15th of October 2024 for completion by 13th of April 2025. The project is substantially completed.
Yes, thank you very much for reminding all of us. Any supplementary question?
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. It's not a question. I just want to plead with the minister. Mr. Speaker, I want to plead with the minister or the ministry to consider an interim maintenance work on the roads.
Honourable member, a plea to the minister is not for parliamentary
with
record.
the ministry.
So you can see the minister or the ministry, whatever, and then you do your plea. That is not for our Hansard.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Question numbered 248, standing. Is it? Oh, very well. Honourable Minister, we thank you very much for attending upon the House and providing answers to the questions. We are most grateful. You are always here to answer questions. Thank you so much. The next question stands in the name of Honorable Ahmed Shaib. It's for the minister responsible for lands and natural resources, who has taken his seat. So may the member proceed to ask the question.
Mr. Speaker, I rise under Order 88.3, and I have the permission of the member to ask the question on his, the authority of the member to ask the question on his behalf.
Very well, you may proceed to ask the question.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I rise to ask the Minister for Lands and Natural Resources the plans to establish an effective permit issuance system and tracking mechanism for imported excavators to operationalize the directives of the President. Thank you.
Yes, Honourable Minister.
Thank you, Honourable Speaker. The Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources, in collaboration with relevant agencies, and these are the Ministry of Transport, Ghana Revenue Authority, Customs Division, Ports and Harbours, Driver and Vehicle Licensing Authority, and the Minerals Commission, has taken steps to establish a robust permit issuance and tracking system for imported earth-moving and mining equipment, particularly excavators, in line with the directive of His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Ghana. Honourable Speaker, the President has been very clear and consistent in his commitment to addressing the scourge of illegal mining and its devastating impact on our environment and communities. And one of the critical control measures under this vision is the regulation of importation, clearance, registration, and monitoring of all earth-moving equipment, particularly excavators. To this end, the Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources, in collaboration with above-mentioned institutions, have developed a multi-agency framework to streamline the entire process from importation to operational monitoring. This plan is woven around the minerals and mining as mineral operations tracking on earth-moving and mining equipment regulations 2020 LI 2404, which prescribes the mandatory registration of all earth-moving and mining equipment that is to be used in mineral operations. LI 2404 ensures that machinery and equipment are tracked in real time and used only in mining areas for which they have been registered. On permit issuance by the Ministry of Transport. Honourable Speaker, the Ministry of Transport has been tasked with the responsibility of issuing import permits for excavators and related machinery. However, under the new framework, such permits will only be granted after the intended end use of the equipment has been verified by both the Minerals Commission and the appropriate agencies, as the case may be. This verification will determine whether the importer has a legitimate mining license or is involved in lawful construction or infrastructure activity. Once that is determined, the permit is then issued. On custom clearance and licensing by the Ghana Revenue Authority. Honourable Speaker, the Ghana Revenue Authority plays a pivotal role in this process. Custom officers at all designated ports of entry have been instructed only to allow clearance and gate out all earth-moving and mining equipment when approved import permit is presented and endorsed by both the Ministry of Transport and the Commissioner General. Furthermore, a special clearance code is being developed within the Integrated Customs Management System, ICOMS, to track these permits and ensure accountability at every stage. On registration and number plate issuance by the DVLA, Mr. Speaker, once clearance is granted by the above institutions and the equipment is gated out from the port, the Driver and Vehicle Licensing Authority assigns a special identification number plate, distinguishable from the conventional number plates. Normally it's in a green color. The inscription on the number plate is green printed on a white background. On tracking of earth-moving and mining equipment by the Minerals Commission. Mr. Speaker, to ensure that we have eyes on the movement of each earth-moving and mining equipment, tracking as required under LI 2404, each registered equipment is fitted with a tamper-proof GPS tracker. This tamper-proof will make sure that anytime you tamper with it, it will go along in the operations room. Managed by a centralized equipment monitoring and control room, currently set up and operated by personnel of the Minerals Commission. The control room operates 24 hours every day and can monitor the real-time location and movement history of all registered machines across the country, especially those operating in mining districts. As we speak, both the DVLA, and this is very important, both the DVLA and the Minerals Commission operate a 24-hour office at the Tema Port, where all registration and tracking activities take place. Mr. Speaker, these steps represent a coordinated, forward-looking strategy to sanitize the use of heavy equipment in Ghana's mining and construction sectors. It is our firm belief that through these institutional collaborations, we will significantly reduce the abuse of excavators in illegal mining and improve environmental governance in our country. We remain committed to executing the President's directive in full and call on all members of this House to support these efforts. I thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Yes, Honorable Member, any supplementary question?
Mr. Speaker, I would like to find out from the Minister, ever since they put this system in place, especially the permit issuance, how many permits have been issued since ever you put this system in place?
Yes, Honorable Minister.
Mr. Speaker, I can say that since this system was put in place, 150 of these excavators have gone through the tracking system at the Minerals Commission. I think the real-time permitting information can be given by the Minister of Transport. I thank you.
Yes. Yes, Honorable Member.
Thank you very much, Right Honorable Speaker. Right Honorable Speaker, in the Minister's elaborate strategy to combat the abuse of excavators, he indicated that the import of all of these strategies are to reduce the abuses. My question to the Honorable Minister is, we are in this country, in the event where these abuses occur, what are the sanctioning regime to those who fall foul of these processes? Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker.
Yes, Honorable Minister.
Mr. Speaker, without actually quoting the specifics in LI 2404, I can tell the Honorable Member the sanctions regime are all prescribed in LI 2404. I thank you.
Yes. Yes, you have the floor.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I would like to find out from the respected minister, the existing machines, earth-moving machines and excavators, would they also go through this coordinated system? Thank you.
Yes, Honorable Minister.
Thank you, Right Honourable Speaker. That's very important. As you know, all this focus is on the new excavators that are entering. And so there's a complete new regime on the registration of excavators and other equipment that have not been registered that are already in the system that we are focusing on as well. I thank you.
Yes, honourable member, you have the floor.
Thank you, Right Honourable Speaker. I want to find out from the Minister that from his answers, he said that they are developing a multi-agency framework to streamline the entire processes from importation. I want to find out from him if this framework is going to warrant an amendment to the LI 2404.
Yes, Honourable Minister.
Indeed, as we work along, when there's a need to come to this House to strengthen the current LI 2404, we will do so. But I believe, for example, that the requirement to get the controller, the customs officer to be part of the authorization is something that I'm not sure was envisioned in the LI. That's one area that we have to strengthen. So I believe that there are gaps in the LI that will, in the future, come to this House to ask this House to support. I thank you.
Yes, Honourable Minority Leader.
Speaker, I try to understand and to coordinate the answers, very elaborate answers by the Minister. And then he mentioned a number of state institutions who are stakeholders in this enterprise. Would the Minister consider a kind of one-stop gap measure where at a point all these institutions would have played a role without necessarily going all over the place, which may mean a lot of labor and will be laborious if he considers a one-stop gap measure?
Yes, Honourable Minister.
Thank you, Honourable Speaker. That's a very good question. In my answer, I stated that a special clearance code is being developed within the Integrated Customs Management System, ICOMS, to track these permits and ensure accountability at each stage. In fact, one of the challenges we see now is that because the authorization is coming from the Ministry of Transport and the Customs boss, what happens is that it creates a little lap in delays in the approvals. And what we are working on now is to ensure that once the approvals have been done, it will go into the ICOM system. So, for example, when the excavator is finally imported and arrives in the country, we won't need any manual process because the system already will know that this permit has already been approved. But what will also be always there will be that the tracking and the movement, which is also established. Yes, so indeed, a coordination to make sure we have a one-stop is something that we are working on. I thank you.
Speaker, may I find out from my good friend that notwithstanding this comprehensive system, we are still, we've read recent news that a number of earth-moving machines have been confiscated. Is it the case that even with this comprehensive system, people are succeeding in evading the system, or what is the issue?
Yes, Honourable Minister.
Thank you, Honourable Speaker. Honourable Speaker, I must say that despite the existence of LI 2404, the DVLA, frankly, has not been registering those excavators in the system for a long time. And that has created a backlog of excavators in the system that could not be tracked. Also, the Minerals Commission itself was also slow in putting all these excavators in the system, in their tracking system, because, frankly, they had no control of those that are coming in. Now that we are aligned with Transport, Customs, DVLA, we are able to get it in the Minerals Commission operating room to actually know which excavators are actually coming. And so the problem that has been created was that there was really gaps in the past, and those gaps are being closed. I thank you.
Honourable members, let's move to question number 234, standing in the name of Dr. Ebenezer Prince Ahi, Member of Parliament for Mfansimani. You have the floor.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I rise to ask the Minister for Lands and Natural Resources the effort the ministry is making to ratify the Ewoya Lithium Agreement in Infantiman constituency.
Yes, Honourable Minister.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Barrel DV Ghana Limited is a mining company incorporated under the laws of Ghana in accordance with Section 5(1) of the Minerals and Mining Act. The company's mining lease was granted on October 2023 for a term of 15 years ending in 19 October 2038. The lease granted the company covers an area of 42.63 km square located at Mankensim in the Mfansima municipality of the Central Region. The lease was submitted to Parliament in 2024 and same was considered by the Select Committee on Lands and Natural Resources. However, right on Speaker, a report was not written for the House to ratify the lease, and the House adjourned for the 2024 general elections. The company has since the beginning of this year written to inform government of the change in circumstances, which is the collapse in the price of lithium. The collapse in the price of lithium and the request by the company to revise the terms of the lease presents a new challenge for the project. The price of lithium was about $3,000 before the mining lease agreement was signed by the previous government in October 2023. The cost of producing a ton of the concentrate was submitted by the company in its bankable feasibility report based on that price. However, the battery metals market remained under pressure as falling prices and oversupply has seen the sharpest decline in prices. Major lithium producers have cut production, laid off workers, and new projects have been put on hold due to the collapse of the prices. Having regard to the cost of producing a ton of concentrate at $675 by barrel and the price at the world market below today's price is $675 from $3,000 required to produce a ton of the concentrate. The company submitted, as I said, a request to the Minerals Commission for the consideration of government to save the project. The ministry has notified Cabinet of the company's request, and Cabinet has granted me the approval to present new terms to be considered in a new memo with revised proposal for the consideration of Cabinet and to Parliament thereafter to save the project. I thank you.
Any supplementary?
Yes, Mr. Speaker, thank you. Ewoya, where the lithium is deposited, has 499 structures, has 28 farms.
Honourable Member, if you don't have a supplementary question, you can really resume your seat.
The question is, Mr. Speaker, does the Minister have any update on progress of compensation for the farmers and the landowners where these places was declared by the Minerals Commission?
Yes, Honourable Minister.
Madam Speaker, I was supposed to come and answer questions on the status of the project, especially whether the project is going forward. I will be happy to come back in a substantive question to answer questions on the status of compensation of farmers.
Thank you very much, Honourable Minister. Yes, Honourable Kinsinyako.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Thanks for the elaborate responses, Mr. Minister. With the collapse of the lithium prices, will it still be prudent for the state to pursue this venture? Thank you.
Yes, Honorable Minister.
Yeah, thank you very much. It's a very good question. Since the company brought this letter, we've received a lot of petitions from chiefs, community leaders on how important this project will transform the communities in terms of jobs. And it's based on this that government is looking at this project. I think we are looking at the project to see if we can do a scaling scale to basically look at royalties and other performance and adjust it as the price goes up. So, for example, we were at $3,000 when it happened. Is it possible that we can do the adjustment such a way that we take royalties back to 10% when the price gets to that level to make a profit? Because ultimately the benefit is not only on royalties, but the creation of jobs and other infrastructure development. And we are looking at all of that in presenting a new memo, working with the company. But we are yet to finish that engagement. And so as we go forward, we will inform this House.
Yes.
Speaker, I'm sure the minister do know that the volatility of such international commodities at the international market is not far-fetched. However, Speaker, if you may bear with me, lithium and bauxite constitute more than 60% of the raw material component used in the production of solar panels. Lithium and bauxite. Indonesia has a success story we can buy into. Minister, would you consider, we have KNUST, would you consider, notwithstanding the volatility of the price of lithium at the international market, would you consider the development of this sector, which could serve as a source of raw materials to feed the development of solar panels in the support of our renewable energy sector?
Honorable Member, that should have been a fresh question. The minister is brought here to tell the House the effort the ministry is making to ratification of the lithium agreement. But you are talking about a different thing altogether from the ratification.
Speaker, with respect, my deduction is coming from the minister's answers. For instance, he has said that the international price of lithium is changing or is going down. As regard, I'm also, as a progressive member of parliament, I'm looking at what we can do as a nation. But Speaker, if it is your pleasure,
that is in response
to answer the question.
That is in response to why the ratification was not done.
Speaker, will you find out if the minister will want to answer the question?
The issue is not about his willingness to answer the question. Yes, honourable member.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I want to find out from the minister to ask him that what will the country lose if we ratify the signed lease of the 2023?
Yes, honourable minister.
I know whether the honourable member heard me. It's not so much about the country. The promoters of the project had written a letter, and the argument is that the project is no longer bankable with the numbers that they have now, because they base the whole project on predicated on the price at the time, and they've said that the price has tumbled from 3,000 to 675, making it very difficult for them to proceed on the project. And so that is really the issue. The interest of the country is to make sure we really add value to such resources to help transform our country. And that's our interest. And to the extent that this project will help do that, we will always support it.
Honourable members, on your behalf, I thank the Minister responsible for Lands and Natural Resources for attending upon the House and responding to questions slated for him. Honourable Minister, you are accordingly discharged. Thank you very much for coming. And honourable members, question time is ended. Yes, Deputy Majority Leader.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, with your permission, I wanted to alter the business of the day by moving on to commencement of public business 8 and present some papers while I have the ministers here.
Very well. The application is to vary the order of business.
Speaker, we have no objections to that.
Thank you very much. Honourable members, at commencement of public business, presentation of papers. Yes, which of the papers?
We're looking at 8B. 8B. To be taken by the Minister of Local Government, Chieftaincy and Religious Affairs. But the Minister is not here, so I wanted to seek your permission to get the Minister for Lands and Natural Resources to do it on his behalf. Thank you.
Yes, that's the application on the floor.
Speaker, we will not object, but he owns this House a duty to tell us where the Minister is. So proceed and tell us where the Minister is, and we'll support you with your application.
Mr. Speaker, the Minister is engaged in some other ministerial job somewhere. That's why he's not here.
The Right Honourable Speaker has cautioned.
Honourable members, I know the Minister is engaged for our interest, so...
you know, I am not aware.
Yes, maybe it's not for the record, so,
I support
so you can see me after adjournment.
I support his application.
Yes.
Yes, I support his application. Except that the mood of the House is not too good, so he should
He's trying to make the mood of the House good. He's trying to make the mood of the House good. Yes, Minister for Lands and Natural Resources. Yes.
Actually, Mr. Speaker, there are actually quite a few of them, so I was wondering if we can do them all together.
Yes.
Roman number 1 to 15.
Very well.
Take them together. Thank you.
Yes, Minister responsible for Lands and Natural Resources.
Annual statement by the Audit Committee of Kintampo South District Assembly for the year 2024. Annual statement by the Audit Committee of Tatales Sanguli District Assembly for the year 2024. Annual statement by the Audit Committee of the Sunyani West Municipal Assembly for the year 2024. Annual statement by the Audit Committee of the Quashibu Municipal Assembly for the year 2024. Annual statement by the Audit Committee of Nanton District Assembly for the year 2024. Annual statement by the Audit Committee of the year of Ayawaso North Municipal Assembly for the year 2024. Annual statement by the Audit Committee of the Abuakwa North Municipal Assembly for the year 2024. Annual statement by the Audit Committee of the Ablikman North Municipal Assembly for the year 2024. Annual statement by the Audit Committee of the Bosumtwi District Assembly for the year 2024. Annual statement by the Audit Committee of the Guan District Assembly for the year 2024. Annual statement by the Audit Committee of the Nsawam Ejuajiri Municipal Assembly for the year 2024. Annual statement by the Audit Committee of the Ahantan West Municipal Assembly for the year 2024. Annual statement by the Audit Committee of the Hokwe Municipal Assembly for the year 2024. Annual statement by the Audit Committee of the Tolon District Assembly for the year 2024. Annual statement by the Audit Committee of the Bekwai Municipal Assembly for the year 2024.
Honorable members, the annual statement numbered item number 8B from 1 to 15 have been duly presented, and they are referred to the Committee on Local Government for consideration and reports. Yes, Deputy Majority Leader. Yes, Deputy Majority Leader. Any other business?
Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. The Minister has his own 2 reports here to do. So that is C, 8C, 1 and 2, if we can take it together.
Yes, item numbered 8C, Minister for Lands and Natural Resources.
Annual statement by the Audit Committee of the Mirrors Commission for the year 2024. Annual statement by the Audit Committee of the Office of the Administrator of Stool Lands for the year 2024.
Honourable members, the annual statement numbered item 8C at page 4 of today's order paper have been duly presented, and it is referred to the Committee on Lands and Natural Resources for consideration and report. Yes, Deputy Majority Leader.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, the D, 8D, but the chairman of the committee is not here. I don't know if I can seek your indulgence to ask a member of the committee to actually. So, Chairman, yeah.
Speaker, in the spirit of cooperating, and the front bench can feel the cooperation on their skin. Spirit of cooperation. We are cooperating. So,
Honourable member,
there is a member.
In this case, the chairman of the committee is rightly at your back. So if he's not here, you should be accounting for him.
Speaker,
this is a committee chaired by the minority.
Speaker, I'm your friend.
Yes, I know.
But you are exposing me.
No, I'm not exposing
Speaker,
you.
you are
from where you are going. That is why I'm adventing your mind.
Speaker, I take a cue.
Yes. That you chair this committee.
The leader can proceed and get a member of the committee, if we so have a member around, to do the laying.
Yes.
Mr. Speaker, we have a member here who is a member who will do it on behalf of the chairman.
Honourable members, item numbered 8D.
Report of the Committee on Subsidiary Legislation on the Environmental Protection, Air Quality Management Regulations 2025. Report of the Committee on Subsidiary Legislation on the Environmental Protection, Effluent Regulations 2025. Report of the Committee on Subsidiary Legislation on the Environmental Protection, Management of Ozone-Depleting Substances, Halocarbons, Halocarbon Alternatives and their Products Regulations 2025. Report of the Committee on Subsidiary Legislation on the Environmental Protection, Environmental Assessment Regulations 2025. Report of the Committee on Subsidiary Legislation on the Environmental Protection, Refrigeration and Air Conditioning Certification Regulations 2025.
Honourable members, the report of the Committee on Subsidiary Legislation, numbered item 8D, 1 to 5, have been duly presented and they are for distribution to honourable members. Yes.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, once again. Mr. Speaker, if we can now move to item 21 on the other paper, the motion, and which is the Fisheries and Agriculture Bill. But then I would like to seek your permission to get the for the Lands Minister to do it.
Yes.
Mr. Speaker, I disagree with the motion listed 21. Mr. Speaker, we only finished the consideration stage of this bill yesterday. And Mr. Speaker, we have not seen the amended report to see whether those proposed amendments has all been incorporated. And Mr. Speaker, I also want to draw your attention to Standing Order 172. And Standing Order 172 reads that where a bill has passed through the consideration stage, the third reading shall not be taken until at least one sitting day has been elapsed. Mr. Speaker, we only finished it yesterday. We haven't seen the document. The 1 day hasn't elapsed. The minister is not here. So I don't think it's proper for us.
Honourable member, I agree with you, except that the bill is taken under certificate of urgency.
Yes. That notwithstanding, Speaker, with respect to you, the consideration stage, no, there were a number of times the minister was not here at the consideration stage. The minister is a member of parliament. And so she has to be here. Speaker, we are opposed to taking the bill, third reading of the bill, and the minister has decided not to be in the House. She has elected not to be here. The chairman has always been here. Leader. Leader. Speaker, we cannot. In fact, we can compromise to do government business. No, but third reading, no. You can correct it, that's fine. But we are opposed. And Speaker, we take a cue and a lesson from you when these matters come up. Speaker, third reading, and the minister is not here, and we should just allow it to go. No, that cannot be. We also want to see the point the Deputy Whip made. It's crucial. All the amendments, have they been incorporated? We need to have access to it. And most importantly, the minister must be in the House. Third reading of your bill. What can be more important than that? She must be here. Chairman, step out and call the minister. Tell him she must find her way. This is the people's representative. This is the Parliament of Ghana. She cannot place more importance on other business than her own bill. Third reading. What is that? Certificate of urgency? And she's not here? The president will hear about this. In fact, the president will hear about this. The president will hear about it. Honorable Miss, get ready. The first reshuffle is coming. Please get ready. Hajia, get ready. The first reshuffle. Lace your boots. Lace your boots for the first reshuffle. So, Speaker, we are ready to support them to prosecute business of government. In fact, we have been very supportive. As Speaker, you will testify, we have been very supportive. But on this occasion, we are not done yet. We still have business to prosecute. Majority Leader, you just came in looking very fresh. Just step out and call the Minister for Fisheries. Yes, to come. Otherwise, the third reading will not happen. It's not going to happen. Speaker, without adding more, we need the minister in the House. Majority Leader, you cannot convince us. I know you are looking at your rules.
You cannot convince us. You cannot. You cannot convince us. Mr. Speaker, the majority leader, he wants to try his usual tactics. He will combine diplomacy and then he'll be jabbing us. No. This one we won't agree. Find some other reasons. The only thing that can convince us is to get the minister here, get him here, get her here, and we'll support.
Yes, Majority Leader. Leader, you have the floor.
Mr. Speaker, I do agree that when ministers introduce bills here, it is proper that they are available to shepherd the bill through the various stages. But, Mr. Speaker, let's ask ourselves the question, what essentially is third reading of a bill? What essentially is third reading of a bill? Does a minister play any role substantive in the sense that in the absence of the minister, this House misses an opportunity to get the right thing done? Mr. Speaker, we've already gone through consideration stage, which is the most, difficult, engaging and policy involving part of the passage of legislation. Third reading by our standing orders, Order 172, if I may read, is where a bill has passed through the consideration stage, the third reading shall not be taken until at least one sitting day has elapsed. Upon a motion that the bill be now read the third time, any member may move an amendment to delete the word read the third time and to insert the word rejected, and to move a reasoned amendment stating the object and motive on which the opposition to the bill is based, but the motion must be strictly relevant to the bill. The clerk shall read aloud the long title of the bill. If the motion for the third reading is agreed to, the bill shall then be taken as read a third time and passed. So, Mr. Speaker, the minister really has, apart from moving the motion, the minister really doesn't have, a substantive role that will in any way, go into the essence of the bill, especially when we have finished the consideration stage. And Mr. Speaker, in this instance, and I know this minister, one, she's a member of parliament and would ordinarily have been here as a member of parliament. And number two, she is a minister of state, and I have observed her, she participates in the proceedings of this House. Indeed, she is one of the ministers that the minority leader consistently has questioned why she is here instead of being at her ministry working. I have heard the minority leader severally question her, ask her, why are you here instead of being at your ministry? So this is a minister who would have been here. But on this occasion, she is attending an international World Fisheries Conference in, I think, Italy. She's representing us in Italy at the conference. We would have ordinarily waited for her to return before we would take this bill through all the processes, but also because we have a deadline. And that was why when the bill was introduced, it was introduced under a certificate of urgency so that we could meet that deadline. So we can't wait for her to return from the conference. So, Mr. Speaker, I'm pleading with my friends opposite that let's allow the Minister for Lands and Natural Resources to move the motion on behalf of the Minister so that we can have this bill passed in order to meet the deadline. So I'm pleading with you, let's allow the motion to be moved by the Minister.
Honorable Habib.
Mr. Speaker, we strongly disagree with the majority leader. Mr. Speaker, if the majority leader look at our order paper on page 8, even though another minister with your permission or leave could have moved the motion. But Mr. Speaker, if you read our standing order very well in 172, it's very clear. The standing order 1721 says that where a bill has passed through the consideration stage, the third reading shall not be taken at least one sitting day. We finished the consideration stage, Mr. Speaker, last night at 9 p.m. The majority leader was here. So we have not been able to satisfy that provision in our standing order. And Mr. Speaker, even when we finish the consideration stage, what the proposed amendments that have been done have not been incorporated. We have not seen the bill. What was amended, what was proposed, none of us have seen the bill. We don't even have a copy of it to satisfy ourselves that has been the case. And Mr. Speaker, the practice of this House, you have been a senior person when it comes to drafting and then doing of these bills. Mr. Speaker, last night you presided. We left here around 9 p.m. We have not seen it. Whether they have finished with incorporating what was amended into the bill, we don't know yet. And we are rushing into a third reading. Mr. Speaker, we can take it tomorrow. Tomorrow, when we all see and we know that the amendment has been done, then we can do. Doing this one, Mr. Speaker, it will offend our rules and it will offend the practice of this House. And I don't think the majority leader should let us rush ourselves to go through this. If the bill is so that urgent, if the minister is not here and you say he's in Italy, even if we do the third consideration, where will he be to sign it? What's the rush? Where will he be to even... No, he definitely have to sign before he gets to the president. So who takes it to the president? So, Mr. Speaker, with respect, I don't think we should rush this. The minister is not there. He should come tomorrow. We will do the third reading. But doing it today, majority leader, it will offend the very rule that you quoted. It will offend our practice in this House. And we should not rush it. We only finished it last night, 9 p.m., majority leader. You were here. I saw you here when we were leaving. The Speaker presided, so we should not.
Member of Parliament for Tono.
Mr. Speaker,
I have always been drawing your attention to the fact that the bill is taken under a certificate of urgency. And if a bill is introduced and is being taken under a certificate of urgency, it may be taken through all the stages in one day. So your view that Order 1721 should apply, I have a problem with it. Because if you read 1724, exception has been provided with reference to Order 160. And Order 160 talks about taking a bill under a certificate of urgency.
In this House, we have often agreed to disagree. And for the love of country, for the love of our country, unless you want to say something. Speaker, the respected majority leader has made copious appeal to us. And we'll respect him.
He was begging.
So we will give in to that. We will give in to that. Yes, I heard him. We will give in to that, and so they can proceed with that.
Very well. Before the minister moves to do the third reading, Honorable Minister.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Let me once again introduce the student from Smartest Starters Kid Academy. They are from Efutu constituency, minority leaders constituency. So, my dear kids, the minority leader will take a very good care of you. So you are in a safe hand. Yes, Minister for Lands and Natural Resources.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Item number 21.
I beg to move that the Fisheries and Aquaculture Bill 2025 be now read a third time.
Yes, hold it. Yes, honorable member.
Mr. Speaker, I rise and order 171 of the standing orders to move that the bill passes through a second stage of consideration, to enable me propose an amendment to clause 1281C of the bill. Mr. Speaker.
The bill. Where is Bachman?
Very well.
I've given my bill to Bachman. Honorable member, second consideration, leave is hereby granted. So, yes.
Mr. Speaker, I'm very grateful.
He says,
Mr. Speaker, with respect, we've engaged with our colleague, and then if we can proceed to the third reading. He had a conversation with the chairman, and then the chairman will engage him further on this issue. And then so if we can proceed to the third reading, Mr. Speaker.
So, what is the Minister for Lands and Natural Resources? What is the Minister for Lands and Natural Resources?
Haruna is there.
Yes. Majority Leader. Yes.
Yeah, so with your kind permission, we can have the Minister for Education move motion 21.
Honorable Minister for Education, you may move the motion number 21.
Mr. Speaker, I beg to move that the Fisheries and Aquaculture Bill 2025 be now read the third time. I so move. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Motion move. Any seconder?
Speaker, I rise to second the motion.
Motion moved and seconded. It is for the consideration of the House. As many as are in favor of the motion numbered 21 at page 8 of today's order paper, say aye. Aye. Those against say no. The ayes have it. The motion for the third reading of the Fisheries and Aquaculture Bill 2025 is adopted.
An act to review and consolidate the laws relating to the sustainable exploitation of fisheries resources, establish a Fisheries Commission to ensure the long-term conservation, development, management, and utilization of fisheries and aquaculture resources, contribute to the attainment of a sustainable blue economy, and to provide for related matters.
Honourable members, the Fisheries and Aquaculture Bill 2025 is now read the third time and passed. Yes, Majority Leader.
Right, Honourable Speaker, if we could take item number 20, motion to take the UDS bill through third reading.
Yes.
Mr. Speaker, Mr. Speaker,
Yes. Yes. Minority Chief Whip.
We have no problem allowing the Minister of Education to take the motion. However, Speaker, there's a very important matter the respected minority leader just whispered to me. There is a statement that has to be taken. So may we and the two leaders have spoken. Leader, we'll do it for you. Don't worry. Leader, don't worry. We'll do it for you. We will do it for you. So the minority leader will present the statement, after which we'll proceed to take your motion, and then we'll do second consideration of the...
take this one.
Yes, but I want to take the statement first. No, don't worry. Don't worry, leader, we'll do it for you. And he said, leader, you have been here before. You have been at both sides before. When the two leaders agree, I cannot disagree. So, Speaker, the leader will present the statement, after which we'll revert to the... That's the agreement. I'm told that's the agreement. Okay. With respect, after the third reading, they will do the statement.
Yes, but you were at Conclave, and the agreement that we have reached, you may correct me, is that statements are going to be the last item for today. Is that not what we have agreed upon? So once that was what we have agreed upon at Conclave, whatever the statement, it will be taken today. But we agreed that statement will be the last to be taken.
I take direction from the leaders in this house because we in leadership must help you to navigate and steer the affairs of the house. Where the two leaders have agreed on something, I cannot differ, regardless of a decision prior taken at Conclave. The leaders have agreed. So, Speaker, with respect, shall we proceed to take the motion, after which we revert?
Very well. Yes, Minister responsible for education, you may move motion numbered 20 at page 8 of today's order paper.
Mr. Speaker, I beg to move that the University for Development Studies Bill 2025 be now read the third time. I so move. Thank you.
Yes, motion number 20 at page 8 of today's order paper moved. Any seconder?
Speaker, I rise to second the motion.
Honourable members, motion moved and seconded, and it is for the consideration of the House. As many as are in favor of the motion say aye. Those against say no. Honourable members, the motion number 20 is adopted. The ayes have it.
An act to establish the University for Development Studies and to provide for related matters.
Honourable members, the University for Development Studies Bill 2025 is now duly read the third time and passed. Yes, Majority Leader.
No, but he just said at Conclave that you agreed on statements as the last item. No, no, listen carefully. I wasn't at Conclave. I was not there. I was not there. I was not there. Oh, please. I was not there. As for you and I, yesterday, you approached me and said you have a statement. And I supported, so no problem. You have a statement, just clear with the speaker. He said, no, you want to clear with me first. I said, I have no problem. And that your statement is about Ablekuma, not by elections and incidents of violence. I said, oh, it's okay. If anything happens publicly and want to discuss it, let's discuss it. I support it. I said, I have no objection. Come and make the statement. But as for Conclave, I wasn't there. And so if at Conclave, the agreement was that, yes, you can make statement, but let it be the last item. How will I? Speaker who is drawing attention, not me. I can't get and override the speaker. I'm not the speaker.
Yes, you are not the speaker. Leader, with respect, I need your attention. Mr. Speaker, the majority leader is certainly not the speaker. The majority leader was not at Conclave. He was not at Conclave, but when he came, he made several applications that we should vary the order of business. And we obliged him. A while ago, less than a minute, we had agreed that the motion will be taken by the Education Minister. Then we'll revert for the statement to be. What is this? When you, leader, don't do this. No, don't do this. No. Abba.
Mr. Speaker.
Honourable members.
Mr. Speaker, this is important. This is important. And seriously, yesterday, we met outside there, and he told me, I want to make a statement on the violence in Ablekuma North. And I think I need your support. I said, I support you. But let me see a copy. In my presence, he called his PA and directed his PA to make a copy available to me to read before the statement is made. His PA promised to make a copy available to me. Mr. Speaker, as I sit here, I hadn't seen the statement. It is right now that he has called the PA to remind the PA to bring the statement to me. And I thought that, fine, I support you making a statement, but I have a responsibility to at least peruse through it, because there may be issues that I have with the content of the statement. So when you even said, oh, we agreed that statement should be made at the end of the sittings, I thought, oh, this is a welcome development because it gives me time to peruse the content of the statement before he makes it. Mr. Speaker, as I sit, I have just started reading, and I have seen a few paragraphs. Names of individuals have been mentioned, accusations against them made, accusations that are of a criminal nature, and even calls for their indictment being made in the statement. They are not here. And I'm just seeing it for the first time. I'm just seeing it for the first time. And if I'm going to do anything at all, I'm going to object to the statement being made. Because I thought it was going to be a general statement about, the violence and etc., which we all see in a few by-elections, so that we can all condemn it and then we can advise the nation. But there are specific names of people that I know who are being accused of having engaged in violent conduct, and that this House should call for their indictment, this House should call for their dismissal. I'm just seeing it for the first time. So I even have objections to this statement being made. I have objections. I don't know if Speaker has seen the statement. I don't know if Speaker has seen the statement. For content depends on the facts. If you go and prove the facts in the court of law, because if you raise them here, then as a House, we may have to cause an inquiry to be conducted in this House. So, Mr. Speaker, honestly speaking, I was trying to buy time to really go through it and then see if there's anything that, will create problems for all of us. I have no objection. I promised him yesterday that a statement, come and make it. So don't think that I'm trying to, result from an agreement that I had with you. But, Mr. Speaker, I don't know if you have seen this statement. I don't know if you have seen it. I'm seeing it for the first time. And he's here. The camera saw when his PA came in and handed the envelope to me with the statement. That's my problem, Mr. Speaker. So I plead with him, let's move on to other business whilst I go through it. If I have issues, I'll draw your attention. If you really will omit those ones, then we can have the statement made.
Honourable members,
yes.
I would want to be diplomatic. Honourable Minority Leader, probably after doing business, I may request you to see me briefly, then we can come back and take the statement. Based on Standing Order 93-2, I have some issues to discuss with you on the statement. Yes, Majority Leader. Yes, Majority Leader.
Government side, front bench. The Speaker is asking for indication.
Yes, Majority Leader.
Indication
Any
from
indication?
the front bench.
Majority Leader. Any indication?
From you.
Any indication?
Mr. Speaker, you may just take a very short suspension so that we can deal with this.
Very well. Honourable members, we may take a short suspension. The House is accordingly suspended for a few minutes.